Star of Providence is Big Mode's second game that they've published, and it is great. It's a roguelike bullet hell where you play as a little ship exploring a ruined facility in search of some mystical power, which I did not learn until my third stream when I didn't get confused and click the screen right away as soon as the game turned on. Oh, I had no idea this was here. But that didn't affect my enjoyment of this game at all, because that's not what makes the game great. What makes it great is, well, a lot of things actually. But one of the biggest things for me is the combat, because it does a great job of not constantly overwhelming you. Sometimes you'll stumble into a room like this, and then you go into a room like this. But then, you know, the next one is like this. And then you enter this room. Oh, come on! And then you die because of the stupid fish. But not every room is filled to the brim with bullets and difficult enemies. But when it is, it makes even more of a fun challenge because the map is so condensed and small that you really have to dodge around to avoid getting hit by anything. There's a healthy balance of both worlds, making it part of every gamer's nutritious breakfast and allowing you to catch your breath and relax. For a time, of course. So when you die, you don't just click the new game button and start back from the top. You get taken back to the hub where this music plays, creating a sense of peace and relaxation before your next run. Here you can also talk to Kleinez? Google, how do you pronounce this?
Kleines.
Okay, thank you. You can talk to Kleinez, who can give you advice, and you can also sell scrap to. They pick up on your runs in order to get new upgrades to aid you in further expeditions down into the depths of this facility. And after you get enough, you can also decorate the hub with something, like a new rug or painting. It doesn't really do much for you, but just gives the place a more homey feeling. It's nice and warm inside. Another thing Star of Providence executes really well is something that is very important when it comes to roguelikes: repetitiveness. How similar does my current run through these old maintenance shafts feel compared to my last one, or the one before that? If you have a game that gets repetitive quickly, then the player will enjoy it less and stop playing because they're not experiencing anything new. But Star of Providence has 181 different types of enemies, including bosses, each with their own special set of moves. And on top of that, you have a bunch of unique upgrades to your ship that you can find on your runs. And on top of that, you have tons of unique weapons and even more upgrades that you can use on said weapons. And on top of that, each floor is nothing like the last and is filled to the brim with unique rooms. And on top of that, you can find these little guys in your hub you can talk to or play tag with. And you can also discover these dangerous time trials with big rewards, or different merchants, or secret rooms, or statues, or arcade machines, or this guy, or that thing, or this cool hidden key that opens this not so hidden vault with a potentially cool prize inside. Suffice to say, Star of Providence never gets repetitive, and is a fun, addictive, and challenging game that I highly recommend to anyone who thinks it sounds cool. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go back to beating up a fish. Yeah! Take that, you stupid fish. That felt good. Was I muted the entire time?